Hello guys, how's it going? My name is Al, and today a brand new update has just hit the public testing realms of Dragonflight patch 10.0.7. This update features even more exploration throughout the mysterious vaults of the Forbidden Reach, experimental new gearing opportunities, and of course even more new class changes, with this build working on revamping many of our favorite playstyles by adjusting their talents to provide even more gameplay choices, with this build continuing to focus largely on the overhaul coming for the class of Paladin. In today's video, I want to highlight all of the important class changes and improvements that we've seen so far in this newest build of the patch 10.07 PTR. But right before that, most of you guys watching these videos are still not subscribed. However, the more of you remind, the more of you do. So let's keep it going. Subscribe to the channel as well as the bell if you're watching these videos anyway, especially if you're looking to get regular class and content updates for all the future Dragonflight builds. In no particular order, let's start off with the surprising improvements coming to the playstyle of Frost Death Knight. First of all, we see talented abilities like Remorseless Winter, Might of the Frozen Wastes, and Frost Reaper become baseline passive and active abilities learned by Death Knights throughout your leveling experience. The core reason for this change is to free up talent points necessary for many Death Knights to fully complete their favorite talented builds. This also allows for even more base playstyle variety, whether you choose to play your Death Knight as a two-handed heavy arms wielding obliterator or a dual-wield frosty skirmisher. A new talent has been introduced called Fatal Fixation. This talent allows your killing machine procs to stack up one additional time. A small talent which allows for greater freedom when it comes to your basic rotation, as this talent allows you to manage your resource better within PvE and result in excruciating double obliterate combos within PvP. Next, we see further improvements coming to the class of Monk. The newest Mystery River talent of Shadowlands Gift is receiving a bit of an upgrade in the patch 10.07. With this new build, Shadowlands healing has been increased by 10%, and it will now be able to benefit from your mastery, Gust of Mist, which further improves its recovery ability. A new talent, Legacy of Wisdom, will further upgrade Shadowlands Gift to heal 2 additional allies, while reducing the cast time by half a second. This change would make Shadowland a dedicated group-wide heal, capable of restoring the entire dungeon party, and potentially improving its viability within the raid environment as well. Next, the Windwalker Monk has received a nice quality of life adjustment for PvE content with the newest talent of Sky Touch. This talent is basically Sky Reach, which increases your critical strike chance against the target for 6 seconds after striking them with a jab. The only difference is Sky Reach causes you to quickly rush to your target, which can be helpful when chasing enemy players within PvP, but can lead to issues dodging enemy mechanics in dungeons and raids. Sky Touch allows the monk to gain the same powerful benefits while maintaining full control over the character's position. The class of Paladin is expected to see a massive improvements over the next few weeks in the patch 10.07 PTR, with this update focusing largely on overhauling the spec of Retribution. As of right now, that big overhaul is yet to be implemented, but we'll likely continue to see Retribution changes rolling out over the next few weeks. For now, we do get a partial picture of how Paladin is shaping up so far on the PTR. Talents like Seraphim and Divine Resonance have been removed entirely, replaced with Divine Toll and the upgrade talent of Divine Resonance. The removal of Seraphim is primarily there to help reduce the bloat when it comes to Paladins buffing themselves with multiple stacking auras in combat. Next, Retribution Aura has had a serious upgrade. When a party or a raid member takes more than 50% of their health in damage from a single strike, everyone in your aura gains a 5% more damage and healing for 10 seconds, with this effect proccing once every 30 seconds. This change makes Retribution Aura a powerful group-wide or raid-wide buff which empowers you and your allies. In dungeons, most tanks are prone to taking heavy damage, meaning that this effect would proc fairly consistently. When encountering raid bosses, it's not uncommon for raid-wide damage or a specific boss mechanic to leave an ally dangerously low. giving red aura even more value in the process. This change would mean that at least 2 paladins may be required per raid tier. One to maintain devotion aura, usually a job left for holy paladins who can enhance his defensive value with aura mastery. And if your group is not running protection paladin, then a retribution paladin would be necessary to fill in a melee slot, enhancing your allies whenever the group takes critical damage. As of right now, we don't have any official numbers on just how powerful this raid buff would be, and it's possible that this aura may see a significant nerf over its time during the patch 10.07 PTR. But if this buff proves as powerful as it seems at a first glance, then there may be a dedicated spot for all Retribution Paladins when it comes to raiding in the patch 10.07. Besides the newest raid buff changes, we also see a variety of new updates in stock for Retribution. First, we have a new passive, Instrument of Retribution. When an ally near you falls in combat, you get access to Avenging Wrath for 12 seconds, which can help you carry your fallen allies to victory. In the talent tree, we see a number of adjustments. Talents like Expurgation will apply a guaranteed burning effect against your foe after you strike him with a Blade of Justice. Justicar's Vengeance will now cost 2 holy power, and currently deals more damage than a Templar's Verdict, which seems like a bit of an oversight. Swift Justice helps reduce the cooldown of Judgment, as well as Crusader Strike in 10.07. And your prime damage buff ability of Avenging Wrath will now sport a short 1-minute cooldown, granting Retribution Paladins more uptime on wings and more flexibility when it comes to PvE or PvP uses. Finally, we have several changes to the talent tree for the class of Shaman, starting with the class tree, where we see several talents moved around to different locations. The talent of Swirling Currents has been redesigned. Instead of enhancing your healing abilities, the talent will slightly empower the healing of Healing Stream Totem passive output. Earth Grab Totem will replace Earth Bind Totem entirely, which helps save a keybind, but it does limit shamans from having both a slow and a rooting effect at the same time. Restoration Shamans receive an 8% overall healing increase, but also see a 20% reduction to the effectiveness of AoE Acid Rain. Ancestral Awakening healing has been further increased in this update, and the talent of Earthen Harmony has been readjusted. Earthshield will now protect your allies, reducing their damage taken by up to 6% while active, which is a nice bit of passive mitigation which can be applied to either your tanks within dungeons or potentially a DPS partner within PvP. And for now, that's going to be all of the newest class changes available for testing over on the patch 10.07 PTR. And hopefully over the next few weeks we'll see even more massive overhauls for the spec of Retribution. But otherwise, I want to thank you all so much for watching this video and hope you guys enjoyed. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. As per usual, if you guys enjoyed this video or found it informative, go ahead and give it a thumbs up. I would very much appreciate it. And as always, in the description of every single live stream and video, we have a link to our Discord community channel. Probably the best place to reach out to me directly in case you want to let me know what you thought about this video or discuss with the other members of the community what you think about the upcoming changes. Join our Discord to become part of the community. But otherwise, thank you guys so much for watching. I do hope you guys enjoyed. Let me know your thoughts, and as always, I'll see all of you guys in another video.